Oh, it's going to be a good one tonight. One of the best venues in college football. Big Ten Saturday on Peacock, presented by Geico. Autzen Stadium, Eugene, Oregon. The 7th-ranked Ducks and the Boise State Broncos out of the Mountain West on a hot and hazy and humid night.
If he can continue to take what defenses are starting to give him, that's how he can open up the explosives downfield.
And open up with James in the backfield, and he's going to get a carry. He's going to break a tackle, and this is a good start here on the ground. Genty in the backfield. You got Marshall and Caples to the right. The tight end Lauder standing up to the right as well, as they're going to throw it left, setting up the screen. Nowhere to go. Marshall ripped out of the 27. Big number 95, Keon Ware Hudson over there. As we are back to football. Second drive here for Maddox Madsen and Boise State. They give to Ashton Genty. He's knocked out of the backfield. Great job by the safety, Brandon Johnson.
Right there, just on the edge of this Oregon defense, knifing in to stop Ashton Genty. Again, a great back like Ashton Genty. You have to get this kid before he gets started.
They open up their third drive on their own 28-yard line. Only 12 yards of offense. Gabriel's going to take a shot. Look for the explosive. Down the sideline. Stewart has it. There it is. Inside the 10.
And running right past the corner. You see it, right? I mean, this is just a flat-out sprint. And Dylan Gabriel puts it right in the breadbasket. Great explosive pass.
A gain of 67. Now Whittington fighting for the goal line. Not going to get there.
And that's what they needed. Again, getting tempo after an explosive, catching the defense off guard. There's Dylan.
Gabriel's got to keep it himself. Touchdown. And Autzen awakened. And now Sappington, Atticus Sappington, in his second game as an Oregon Duck, the transfer from Oregon State, out for the point after, and he nails it. A week ago against Georgia Southern, there was a penalty on his actual first carry. You know he's getting it. He's still scoring here as Oregon opens up with a low pass and a completion on first down to the tight end, Kenyon Sadiq. For the Idaho native, playing against a team from Idaho for the second consecutive week as James breaks the tackle. James gets loose. Oregon finding some room in the run game here. He gets a first down. Last two seasons, Oregon and their quarterbacks have been sacked only 10 times. This year, already 6. As we're back to play, Madsen to play fake. Ball knocked down in the backfield there. As it was Jordan Birch, the defensive end, who got a hand up on that.
Yeah, Jordan Birch had a half a sack last week against Idaho. This kid is huge. 6'6", 290 pounds. Puts his big paws up. Madsen could not throw the football around him. Almost had that.
2nd and 10. Give to Genty. Knocked out of the backfield. Birch is there. Devin Jackson, the speedy linebacker, with the penetration as well. Play clock winding down. Madsen calls for it. Quick screen to the outside. Genty, nowhere to go. Bryce Betcher. Betcher, a double walk-on, both football and baseball, drafted 13th round, as you said, M-Rob by the Houston Astros. Likely heading to spring training in Arizona in February.
Got space.
Here he makes a tackle. Tess Johnson has space. Johnson, big return. Tripped up across the Boise State 35.
Low kick by Boise State. Allowed Tess Johnson to catch this thing on the bounce. Watching this kid in pregame, he's excited about playing football. And he can run all day, Andrew. I saw this kid run every route in the route tree, back to back. He's also the punt returner. Cannot give a kid like that space as the excitement to get the entire stadium excited. It's a good return.
A 24-yard return for the man who led Oregon with 86 receptions a year ago. Dylan Gabriel, who's got great field position, 34-yard line. Trailing 10-7, Gabriel has time to set up and fire over the middle towards the end zone. There's a catch, there's a touchdown. Gabriel with the score that Evan Stewart.
This time, Dillon Gabriel puts the ball on him on a deep post.
A 34-yard touchdown for Evan Stewart, who is already over 100 yards. That's for the freshman out of California. Madsen now on second down. Ball deflected, and it falls incomplete at the 25. So energized by this Autzen crowd, the defense here for the Ducks trying to get off the field and face.
Yeah, you see Big Caldwell right there getting his big paw up, getting his hand up in Madsen's face.
And Dillon Gabriel, when he has time, has been good. 6 for 6 passing, but they've been getting after him. Here on first down, they will run. Give it to James, who's got a good head of steam, and James will lower his shoulder, fall forward for a gain of 10 and a first down drive. And a special night for Tubner, the Seaside, Oregon native, playing in Oregon, the former walk-on. Clearly offsides here. Ferguson with the catch. Terrence Ferguson at midfield. Let's see if they let this stand. Oregon's right into the 50. There is a flag on the far sideline.
Defense number 23. Penalties declined. The result of the play is their first down.
We're back third quarter, 20-14. Broncos now on defense as Oregon will start on the ground with Jordan James. That's what they needed with a nice run over the left side. The tackle by Jeremiah Irby as the Ducks try, Emrob, to get something going on the ground.
Yeah, it looked like they took Dan Lanning's words to heart, getting the football on the edge of this Boise State defense.
And now penalties on consecutive plays by this Boise State defense. Or rather, penalty on the defense, and now a penalty here, beg your pardon. Andrew? Oregon takes it back the other way. Another nice gain on the ground by Jordan James. So Whittington was motioning left, and now back in the backfield. Terrence Ferguson, the tight end, hand down, left of the formation. Catch, and a slant, and a go. That's going to be a touchdown. Meet me in the end zone. Trayshawn Holden, 59 yards. They gambled, Boise State did, and Oregon won the hand.
And they lost. And again, here's that broken tackle. Coach Lanning told us this week, I need guys to break tackles. We want to get our guys in space. They're going to challenge
Offside
us.
kicking team number.
Because he is only 20. And it was in a 21 and only hotel in Vegas. They had to find a different spot for Genty to meet the media as the man who was second to the nation a year ago in yards from scrimmage. Here he loses yards, hit a couple of times behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's the kid Brandon Johnson again, a safety getting into the backfield of Boise State. Dan Lanning came out of halftime saying we have to run the football and stop the run.
As Lanning and Tosh Lupoy bring in pressure from the secondary there to try to stop the run. It's a loss of 2. Lauder now in motion. Madsen almost picked off. Jordan Birch had clear sailing if the big man could bring it down.
Senior out of South Carolina. He sees Genty starts to peel off. He stays with him, almost gets the interception. You look at it right here. That would have been a walk in the end zone for Jordan Birch. Good play.
In honor of his mother, who's a cancer survivor, every time he puts a punt inside the 20, and has now done it twice. Number 20, James Jordan with a nice carry here. Jackson, you could make the argument, might be the fastest linebacker in America. But the 100 and the 200, he is a pretty darn good track athlete and a fast runner. And now the low punt, and Tez Johnson's going to field this one. Brace a tackle. Johnson, a couple of moves. Johnson with some room. He's at the 30. He has blockers. Tez Johnson to the sideline. It's a foot race, and Tez will win. Touchdown! 85 yards.
Touchdown, Tez Johnson. Wow.
And number 7, Oregon, jumps back in front. Ty Benefield couldn't make the tackle. Tez Johnson got into space, got his blocks. They were clean. And look at Dan racing him down the sideline.
And Andrew, I'm telling you, right about Tez hit another gear, and he completely outran everybody on the special teams for Boise State. This is the speed Dan was telling us about all week. All the Oregon Duck fans put their hands up. Touchdown.
Let's see if Sappington now can hit this extra point right down the middle. Outscoring Boise State 12-0 in the third to take the lead 27-20. The number 7 team of the nation now trying to rally and continue the longest home winning streak against non-conference opponents.
Tackles and getting positive yards.
Beg your pardon, it's a gain of 8, but it's enough for a first down. Now the throw over the middle by Gabriel. That's caught by Trayshawn Holden with a long touchdown early. And they can keep this defense on its toes. 2nd and 2, gain of 8, a minute into the fourth quarter. Look out, Gabriel out of a set. Now he's going to run. Dylan Gabriel's got some wheels. He turns what could have been the 5th sack of the night for this Boise defense into a first down run to the 35 and a gain of 9.
Wow, great job by Dylan Gabriel. We all knew that he had scramble ability, but I didn't know that he was fearless like this as well. Looked like another lefty that played in the Bay Area, Steve Young a little bit, but does a great job again, and then getting down, doesn't take a big hit.
Genty was asked, did you do that on purpose? Was it planned? Was that the idea when you scored? He said yes, he planned it. And he might be able to plan a trip to New York. I know it's early here, only as Dylan Gabriel's going to have to rally his team. 34-27, 10-15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Gabriel last week banged his left hand, his throwing hand, on a follow-through. Showed it this week to us on Friday, said he's good to go, and he does not seem to have an issue with it. But there's an issue here as Whittington breaks free. Noah Whittington, the 20, far side 10, bam! 100-yard kickoff return.
Wow.
You having fun yet? 34 with 9:59 of, if it lives up to the last couple of minutes, undoubtedly amazing action remaining.
This cutback right here is where he really turned on the burners. You see his stride length get a little bit longer. And you see Devin Jackson right there caught up with him, passed him, and still blocked somebody. Just explosive playmakers in space. And that's been the difference so far.
And remember, Jackson's a sprinter, runs the 100, runs the 200, and there, helping Whittington run 100 on the return. Kids, friendly reminder, carry that football in to the end zone. And now Sappington, who missed one earlier, nails this. 9-17 on third down. Madsen is Genty next to him. Madsen is pressure up the middle. He's going to step up and get brought down. Birch and Tuioti, and it's fourth down.
Rushing the passer, doing his counter move. Some games up front. Madsen trying to stay strong in the pocket. See Jordan Birch on his retrace. Almost got the football out right there as he's attacking the football.
Evidently.
Oh, man.
As Gabriel snaps, throws low, caught. Terrence Ferguson haven't called his name much tonight. Heck of a tight end with his second catch on the night. And that's going to be a first down to the 40-yard line. Sadiq's in motion to the top of your screen. The tight end from the state of Idaho takes that, has blockers. Kenyon Sadiq breaks free. That's a nice gain for Oregon to near midfield and a first down. If he gets by Notriani, has some room to run. Gain of 2. Under 3 minutes to go. Gabriel, a little check down there. Holden with the catch, close to a first down. Not going to be enough, however. Oladipo with the tackle
To run the football.
Tight end Ferguson in motion. Now he's under center, backs away, give it to James. Now throw it to Ferguson on the play fake. And Ferguson's going to get the first down. A little bit of trickery there. Ferguson, the tight end, was under center, backed away. Then a play fake and then a throw to that tight end.
Let's see if this offense picked up some tips during the week.
James over 100 yards. He needs one more yard here, and he's got more than that. James at the 10. James tripped up inside the 10-yard line. Zion Washington got around the ankles. First down, Oregon. This is a 25-yard field goal. Sappington for the win for number 7 Oregon to rally and beat Boise State. Here we go. Movement of the line. There's the flag. Kick is up. The kick is good. But wait on the flag. Looked as if Boise State jumped
Offside in the neutral zone at the snap. Defense number 10. The penalties decline. The field goal is successful.
And Oregon survives. 37-34. Atticus Sappington, game-winning field goal.